Hey y'all, John and April back at you once again, and we want you to subscribe and like this video.
Yes, so enjoy, and we'll see you in a sec.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Just John and April, the relationship podcast, your place to level up your relationship. In today's episode, anxiety in relationship. And the word of the day.
Yes, this is a good topic.
It is. How you doing, babe?
Excited.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm really good.
Are you now? I think you're really good for a different reason. I don't think you're thinking about what I'm thinking about, but
Okay.
I think you should be good because in 2 days' time, you have a birthday.
Oh, that's true.
How you forget that?
I didn't forget, but
But I said in 2 days' time, you should know what I was talking about.
I did. I was like, what are you talking about?
So happy
That's
almost birthday,
true.
babe. You know what? I want you guys to wish my wife a happy birthday by pressing like. Like this video right now. That's going to help you to say happy
Yay,
birthday to
thanks,
April. And please wish her happy
guys.
birthday in the comments, please. She will be 30 years old.
I like how you
and
said third. I like how you did that.
She clearly doesn't have a 3 at the beginning of her
Clearly?
birthday.
Wow.
I mean, not by her face, but I'm just saying.
No,
you
that's
know.
okay. That's okay. I'm proud of my age.
You do look good, though.
You know, because I'm alive.
That's true.
I'm
and
alive.
We have at least 2 documented times in our lifetime we could say you shouldn't be. So,
Exactly.
and there may be many others besides
that I
You
don't
what
know
I'm saying?
about.
We don't even know
Exactly.
about.
So
Happy birthday,
I'm
babe.
happy.
I'm excited for you. I think it's going to be a nice birthday. I know it's not a significant year. We always think big ones are like, the ones with a 0 at the end or the
Or
ones with a
5,
5.
yeah.
It's not one of those, but every year is significant, especially
is.
making it safely through 2020
I know.
and getting to a new year. This is great.
It
so
is.
I'm excited for you, and I
Thank
want to say happy
you.
birthday. I love you.
Thank you, babe. I'm so excited. I actually can't wait to do nothing on that day.
Exactly.
Actually.
That's what we have planned. We have basically planned for you to
Yes.
do absolutely nothing.
I love that.
You know what I'm
idea.
saying? I know. You very
Oh my
very
goodness.
rarely
I'm so
get
excited.
to do that. And by the way, gentlemen, let me just help you right now. If you would like to help your wife at any time, not just for her birthday, if you want to get on her good side, if you want like a month's worth of her not saying no to you in the bedroom,
Oh my
this
goodness.
is how you do it. Give her time off from being wife and mom.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
literally a 100% of the time burden on your wife to be a wife and mother. And when you give her that time off and you say, do not worry, you're not wife and mom today at all.
Yes.
She will love you.
Yes.
I
And it's not
promise
a
you right now.
burden.
I shouldn't.
not a
Okay, that's a bad
burden.
word. I
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
say a
not a
burden. I'm
burden.
just saying there's a constant responsibility that's always there.
Yeah.
That when you release your wife from that, she feels a sense of peace and I don't know.
Recharge,
Yes,
you
yes.
know?
You got to give that to her every so
beautiful.
often. Yeah,
It's
especially.
beautiful.
Okay, definitely do it on her birthday. Do it on your anniversary. Do it around Christmas time. Just find time
Mother's
to do
Day.
that. Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
Yes, that's excellent.
Yes,
Mother's
and
Day.
any random day of the week.
Correct.
Any
Yes.
random day, random Sunday,
Right.
or Saturday. You have this day. I got the kids.
So this
and
is-
it doesn't have to be a day.
Yeah.
It can just be a couple hours.
You're right. It doesn't have to be a whole day. But
You know?
here's the reason why I don't think men even compute this. They don't understand this. We as men have the ability, most of us do, have the ability to sort of compartmentalize in our minds in a way that we can take a break from stuff in our minds where our wives, they don't have that ability as good as we do.
We don't.
Yeah. It's like stuff stays on their mind all the time.
I'm telling you, like even I used to be able to just nap.
Right.
Anywhere. When I
Right.
say anywhere, I could nap anywhere. It did
Yeah.
not matter. I would go to sleep. I would take.
That was before we had kids.
Yes. And so now nap time for me is things I'm just thinking
Right.
for my 10 minutes of nap.
She'll
I'm
go
thinking,
down for a nap. I said,
And the
go
whole
down
time-
for a nap like a little
down
kid,
for a
like
nap.
a baby.
I
She'll go
need
down
to-
for a
I
nap,
need to do-
and the whole time she's awake. Now she's resting, but
Yeah.
her mind is still active, and so I think that's
not
something
good.
I don't know if it's not good. I think it's just I think it's you.
Yeah. yeah. And
you
it's
know
not
what I'm
all
saying?
women, but a lot of women.
But I
go
will
through
say,
that.
hold on. The other day when I gave you a nap, when I said you can
I
go
did
take
go
a
to
nap,
sleep, but
okay.
that's because I was dead tired. I'm
Okay.
talking about.
But I also think it's because we've created a culture of you feeling like when you take the time off and say I'm not going to be mom right now, that dad has it.
Well, yeah, I've been had that.
But
Even
I'm just
when
saying, I think that
thinking,
makes a difference.
Oh, please, yeah, I've been had that.
Sometimes
It
you try to
don't
take a
matter.
nap. Sometimes you try to take a nap, and I'm also busy doing something. So you thinking the whole time the kids might need me for something. But
Nah.
if you know I got it, you don't think that
No.
makes a difference?
I know you got it, and I'm still thinking. It
Okay,
doesn't matter.
That's true. Well,
It doesn't matter.
either way,
Yeah, it doesn't
give
matter.
that to your wives. I promise it will pay dividends.
I agree. Now let's just transition.
Let's
real
jump
quick.
in because this is we're talking about anxiety. This kind of goes into that.
It
a little
does.
bit,
It does.
doesn't
It does. I just have to say something though.
Go ahead.
What do you think about Bernie?
Yo, the Bernie memes are hilarious,
The
man.
Bernie memes.
Have y'all seen the Bernie memes? I mean, there are like thousands of them now.
Let me tell you, I love me some Bernie.
Me too.
Let me tell you why I love Bernie. Because he is who he is.
And he don't care.
He don't care.
Babe, that was the inauguration.
Let
The dude
me
just
tell
showed up
you,
like that.
He came down from his office. You
Right,
saw that. He had
right.
He had a little folder he
He
had.
had like a manila envelope. Like,
Let me tell
almost
you.
like he was in the middle of something. He had to stop by the post office afterwards. Like, let me grab this now. I want to go back out to my office
I'm
after
gonna
this.
just tell you with the mittens. Let me tell you, Bernie don't care.
Now, did you hear the story about the mittens?
Yes, that somebody made him.
The
for
lady
him,
made
a
it for him.
teacher or
Yes,
something like
something like
educator.
that, yeah. And then
I
she made
like
up a
that.
bunch more.
Yeah, and now people want the mittens.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
they want Bernie mittens.
So you know my favorite one that I saw? I don't know if you saw this one. There was a picture of Bernie in the Fresh Prince chair.
No.
So you know how he's spinning in Fresh Prince is spinning, and so he's like tilted sideways or whatever. It's hilarious,
my goodness.
man.
No,
That's my favorite
I
one.
love me some Bernie, man.
So y'all, we want to know if you've seen the Bernie memes. If you have, put your favorite one in the comments right now. Tell us what you want,
yes,
because I want to see other ones. There may be other ones. I saw a Lord of the Rings. No, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones one.
Yeah, that was funny too.
Yeah.
And there was another one I saw earlier today. I think I texted it to you. It was Chris from Friday.
Yes.
And he was like
and
this.
he was like,
You know what I'm saying? And
That's so
and
funny.
it had him sitting this way like that too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious. Anyway, so Bernie is funny. And
yeah,
that dude,
Bernie is
that dude
everybody's
had me
uncle.
dying.
Everybody
Exactly.
granddaddy. Love me some Bernie.
All
Anyway.
right, let's talk about anxiety.
All right.
So first of all, I want to just say that the article that I read recently, and I've seen a lot of these.
Okay.
There have been a lot of articles I've been reading that have been talking about anxiety with millennial couples. Specifically.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they had these different reasons why they felt like anxiety is on the rise in that age group. And I kind of have my own theory about that too. But
Okay.
what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, seems like it's all around, but millennials too.
So
yes.
so this is what I was gonna say. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, the articles all focus on millennials, but every time I read it, I'm thinking to myself, I see those things displayed in people around me, no matter what age they are.
But I'm gonna tell you
You know what I'm
why.
saying?
I'm gonna tell you why they probably say millennials.
Why?
Because I feel like, with our counseling we've done with couples, I feel like millennials are able to express without guilt or without embarrassment
April,
or whatever you want to
that's
call
what I
it,
think the
to
difference
say
is.
I have anxiety issues.
That's what I think it is.
Generations before that, they're not gonna say I have anxiety issues.
Let's just be honest. I've never heard your father or my father ever use that word.
Never. No.
So that
Even
generation
people
isn't
younger than them.
and they probably feel it all the time and don't even know how to recognize it to be able to
Exactly.
say it.
That's right.
Because their generation, you're right. I think you're right about
this generation, this millennials and
Yes.
and
younger, Generation Z, yeah.
yes, I think they have been given the vocabulary
that. And permission.
and permission.
Yes, to
okay,
admit it.
to admit it, because back in the day, if you say you got anxiety, you crazy.
That's right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Or if you say
Exactly.
you need to talk to somebody,
Yes.
you're crazy. And I'm
So-
saying that's norm now.
Yes.
For
So
us
so
to
you
have,
actually
to
you
have
actually
a therapist.
Yes, that's true. So you actually think then that the fact that so many millennials are reporting that they're having anxiety is a
Yes.
testament to the progress we have made
Yes, it
in
is.
sort of getting rid of the stigma, the negative
Definitely.
stigma of things having to do with mental
Definitely.
health.
And
Yeah, I agree with that.
why you're reading that you're hearing more millennials, and that's only because, not that I know it's only because, but it just sounds like it's
Yeah.
because they're able to express with that vocabulary,
Yes. Yes.
unlike, or even express description of their feelings, which would describe anxiety,
Right.
where someone could say to them, "Oh, that
Well, that's
sounds like anxiety."
Exactly.
You see what I'm
they
saying?
They may not say they have anxiety,
Right.
but yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm saying the generations before may not have said
Yeah.
or expressed that
True.
in that way.
True.
You
They're
see
not
what
talking
I'm
about that.
saying?
I agree. I
or
agree.
even knowing the feelings they even have.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
You
I
know?
agree with that. So
Yeah,
okay, so
I believe that.
So that's a positive thing, I think, then, for us to be reading these articles. I don't think we should necessarily be thinking automatically that millennials are necessarily worse with dealing with it.
Exactly.
They may be
That's
better
the
at
point I want to
describing it.
make. They're just better at knowing.
And knowing that's what they have.
Yeah, and being able to express those feelings.
Yes. Now, here's why I said that I feel like everybody's dealing with it, though.
Okay.
And that is because when I look at the reasons for anxiety, it's the same stuff that I feel like everybody else is dealing with right now.
Yes. So let me just read to you this definition of anxiety.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So it says anxiety is a normal and often healthy emotion.
Okay.
Okay, which
Yeah.
we don't see it that way.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
Healthy emotion.
Right.
Nobody's saying that.
Right.
Okay. But it says here that anxiety disorders form a category of mental health diagnoses that lead to excessive nervousness, fear, apprehension, or worry. So I think the excessiveness of it changes to what they say would be more of an anxiety disorder.
Got it. So
you see what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that there aren't levels of anxiety.
Yes. Apparently, according to this, there are levels of anxiety.
That's right.
And just because you have anxiety about something doesn't mean you have anxiety disorder.
That's right.
Which is a very different thing.
That's right.
Okay.
It is. I think that's when you might need medication.
Exactly.
Exactly. Which
Right.
is okay. I know
that's fine too.
several
Exactly.
friends of mine
Yes.
who are not millennials,
Right.
mind you, that are on medication.
Correct.
And it has helped them tremendously.
With their anxiety. That's true.
Yes, it has.
So okay, there's a lot to be anxious about right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got all this
yeah.
crazy stuff happening in the world.
There's a lot to be anxious
especially
about.
right now with everything happening with the diseases and the viruses and things like that going around.
And political
Political
justice
stuff
and all
going
that
on,
stuff.
social
Yeah, and
justice
just
things
social justice,
happening.
yes.
So you really think about it, in my opinion, 2020, unless you're crazy, like actually crazy,
Yeah.
2020 is going to give you anxiety no matter who you
Some
are.
form of it. Some form of it.
Yes,
Yes.
you got some form of anxiety
form of
about
it,
that.
yeah.
Some anxiousness.
Even if it's when you're on your way to the grocery store or
Exactly.
going out somewhere.
Exactly.
You might have just a little something that tinges you up
Yes.
that you didn't have when you went to the grocery store.
Yes.
You were free.
Yes.
Now you have to think.
Exactly.
That alone brings anxiety, I
Exactly.
think.
Exactly.
The fact that you have to think about it.
Yes.
You know.
So here's the thing. In my opinion, people, this is my theory.
Okay.
You tell me if you agree with this or not.
Okay.
In my opinion, people that are in a couple, all right? You have a person.
Yes.
You're a couple. You
Okay.
guys have, whether that's a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, fiance, whatever it is, you are coupled up with somebody. Those people, in my opinion, should have the capacity to have less anxiety than another person might. And I say that only because of this. In my opinion, if you are doing it right, you should be able to go to your significant other to get some kind of ease for your anxiety. But I think that the
Okay.
reason why this article is saying that many people are dealing with this, I think that many couples are getting anxiety because of their relationship itself. Now tell me what you think about that.
I would agree that I would definitely agree that some of it can come from the relationship.
Yes. I think a lot of people deal with
I
that.
also would say that people who aren't coupled or whatever you were saying,
Yeah.
I think that you can get whatever from a very close friend that you're with.
True. That's a very
Okay,
good point.
So you can have a best friend that you are with all the time.
True.
And you can have the same. So let's just talk about close relationships.
Yes, let's say that.
Okay.
Yes.
All
But
right.
sometimes your relationship itself can be producing anxiety, or the
True,
relationship
itself.
Yes, or
Yes.
the relationship could be lacking certain things that anxiety would need to ease itself.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So I would say if you're in a relationship where you're having to walk on eggshells,
Right.
that's anxiety.
I think so too.
Because I'm
That's
like,
anxiety
ooh, I better
inducing.
not, oh man, if I don't step on this eggshell quite right, it could
Right.
crack
That's
right
right.
and,
Yes.
make
I
me
agree.
bleed.
I agree.
Go
I
into
agree.
my skin.
Yes.
I guess. Isn't that what that means? Is that what that's saying?
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
Or are eggshells that
I don't think
poke?
eggshells are that strong.
Okay.
But
I've had an eggshell.
an ostrich
hurt my
eggshell
hand,
could do
though.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
well,
wanna
I'm
take
just
one?
saying. Depends on
Those are
dinosaur
stronger.
eggshell,
Dinosaur
you know?
eggshell, exactly.
They can
So,
hurt.
okay, so
Eggshells hurt.
Here's my question. This is my question to you. I want to know, first of all, have you felt anxiety before? And have you been able to receive something from me that would help you to ease the anxiety? Or do I
Okay,
or am I anxiety inducing?
So are you saying that it should be that I should be able to go to my person to help ease that anxiety?
Yeah, because maybe I should
Okay.
change my theory, because my theory isn't that a person who is single will have more anxiety than a person that's in a couple.
Yeah, because I don't believe that.
That's not what I said either.
No, you didn't.
In fact, I think that depending on the relationship, you may have more anxiety than a single person because of the way your relationship
Exactly.
is. But I'll change the theory. I'll say this instead.
Okay.
I'll say that you and I should be able to help each other with the anxiety that we feel.
Okay.
And I want to know now, do I help you or do I hurt you?
So the question is, do I have anxiety?
Have you had it?
Have
do you
I
feel
had
it?
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
Now that we know what it means.
Right.
Okay. I have had a certain level of anxiety.
Okay.
Let's say
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. You don't have anxiety disorder.
No, I don't.
Right.
But I would say that there are times when my anxiety is more heightened. Than others, more heightened.
Yes.
So, for instance, I have a little anxiety about, and I don't even say little, I have anxiety about my kids and this online learning.
Yes.
I really do. Even though I'm a teacher and I'm teaching online and everything, I just do, because I'm like, how long are they going to be home?
Right.
Not that I don't want them home, but now I'm like, ooh, I'm so glad. At first I was like, I'm so glad they're home.
Yes.
This is so nice.
Yes.
You know, they get a little break from the busyness of
Yes.
going and
Yes.
doing everything.
Yes.
But now I'm like, how long is this going to go? John's about to be a junior in high school. Is he going to be, you know, I'm going to have to be having all kind of anxiety because I have to send him off to college while this is still going on.
This is going on, right. Yes.
You know, and then I think, oh my goodness, those parents who had to send their kids off. Like, I just, that makes me have anxiety just thinking about 2 years from now.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my thing.
Yes.
There have been times when I've come to you about my anxiety.
Okay.
Okay. And your response would be something like, why are you worried about that? That's 2 years down the road. See what I'm saying? And it's almost like babe, come on.
Does that give you more anxiety, or does
it gives me more anxiety because I feel like I have to now deal with this anxiety alone.
Yes.
Okay. And it makes me feel a little belittled or criticized, whatever.
That you're not strong enough to.
Yeah, like.
Deal with that,
like
why are you letting that occupy so much of your time or your
not
mind,
even that?
whatever.
Why are you even letting that bother you? And it's not even now. It's years later.
And I'll say that exact thing sometimes.
Exactly. You know I'm telling the
but
truth.
when I say it, I'm actually not meaning it to belittle. I think
you are.
I think I'm helping.
Exactly. And that's what makes it worse.
Wow.
Is because you actually think that's helpful and it isn't. Wow. And so what I need from you.
Yes.
Is for you to support my burden. I need you to take on my burdens.
Yes.
You know? And what's that song? Take on my burdens. What is it?
Take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. I don't know. There's a bunch of songs like that.
Yes. But, I mean, you're not the Lord, but you know what I'm saying? Not. And I do take my burdens to the Lord.
Of course you do.
But I also want to take my burdens to you because I can get an immediate response.
Yes. From a
and
human
I feel like the Lord gave you to me so that I can do that. That's what we're supposed to be here for, you know. So I think really when that happens, it really, and then it makes me not want to say anything.
Of course not. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So which increases your anxiety more because now you have this thing you want to
cause
share.
Anxiety.
Right. So you have this thing you want to share. You do share it. You're rejected. Mm-hmm. The next time you want to share, you're thinking, he's going to reject me. I'm not going to say anything,
That's right.
which produces even more anxiety.
Exactly.
Wow.
So then
I got to do better with that. I'm sorry.
And so then I'm quiet or more reserved or just kind of like, and you're like, what's wrong?
Right. Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I am. Right. But that's because I know you can't. I feel like it's more of like, he cannot handle he can't handle all, all the stuff that I worry about. Right. Because that's what it is: worry, fear, apprehension, nervousness, all of those things.
Wow. So this is the thing about me. That's crazy. I apologize, Ray, but I'll do it again. I'm sorry. I do not mean to do that.
Well, see, that's the thing. I know you
I do
don't,
not mean to, but that helps me now.
Frustrate me.
Yes, I think that'll help me now to be better in the future, to at least listen and try to bear that burden with you, as opposed to being like, "Why are you?"
Yeah, because that happened recently.
I know.
We were talking about the kids and school, and
I know.
Okay.
Which is really why I'm apologizing. We're dealing with an issue that just happened earlier this week, Wednesday when we were walking. So here's the thing about me. I don't really think I feel anxiety, or at least I should say.
John doesn't really.
But I'm saying sometimes I do. Okay, of those four things, right? Excessive nervousness.
Okay, you do not get nervous.
I really don't.
At all.
Right.
Like, it's something like, how are you not nervous?
And if I am nervous, it's like a good nervous. It's like nervous energy that makes me hyper-focused.
Want to do it. Like you want to do it.
Exactly, yeah. So that's weird.
That's a beautiful thing to have that.
I don't normally have a lot of apprehension, and I don't spend that much time worrying. But I do think I do sometimes fear. So I do think that's one aspect of anxiety.
So what explain that? Like, what is the fear?
I think I often fear what people are going to think about a particular thing. Not about something that I did necessarily, but I do fear the way that they're going to react or respond to my family members. Like, will my children be accepted when they go to this school? Will my wife be able to do this thing as a first lady and not be rejected? Things like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't often have fear associated with me doing something.
Okay.
Like, like I'm not usually scared to
Right.
jump into the water or
Yeah.
or
You don't
start
have a
this new
fear
thing
to start something,
Yeah.
but your fear is the way they might react,
Yes.
and then how it's going to affect the family.
Correct.
How
So-
it's going to
so-
affect me or the kids.
Correct. And I'll say
Ah.
this, that really heightened in this particular move to this new location.
Yeah.
And that's because all of our lives when we've moved sort of in a specific vicinity that was in the South. And this was the first time we moved back to really my area where I'm
Yeah.
from, where people know me and stuff like that, and nobody knows you guys. And so
Yeah.
there has been this thing, and I guess I can call it anxiety. There's been this feeling of uneasiness
Anxiety.
associated. Yeah, let's call it anxiety.
Yes.
Associated with the way John and Julie are fitting in, or the way they're being accepted, the way you're being accepted, stuff like that. And I've never felt
I did
that
not
before.
know that.
Yeah, I'd never felt that before. Now
Wow.
it's crazy.
See, he don't really have anxiety, so he didn't know what to do with
It's
that.
like it's not personal anxiety, right? It's like it's not anxiety
for other people.
It's anxiety for other people, right?
Wow.
So here's the thing that always helps that, and it's so dumb, but it's the result.
Okay, so what do you need from me? That's
Yeah,
the question.
yeah.
What do you need from me when you have that kind of
So
anxiety?
I need comfort, but like specifically comfort food.
Listen, I know that's the truth.
I don't know why that is, but you know how I get like sometimes
I
where
do,
we're
guys.
on a special eating plan and we're
Yes.
doing something we're doing good, and all of a sudden I'm like, yo, I need brownies, I need cake, I need
need a
pot
sandwich,
pie, I need a
you
sandwich.
need-
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff we don't normally eat.
Right.
And I think what I'm doing is I'm responding to that inner anxiety. It gives me comfort.
Yes.
and I
whatever
like that.
anxiousness you have, because I've seen it with you more so with like work.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
would say I'm surprised that stress was not there. But I guess stress is stress. Stress is not anxiety.
Right. You're saying it wasn't in that list just
exactly.
now. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
guess
I think I
that
do
is
get
how you
stressed,
deal
though.
with stress
I definitely
with
deal
comfort
stress.
food.
Yeah.
So I think that might be more what you're saying.
But if we
because-
looked at more definitions of anxiety, I'm almost positive the word stress was being there somewhere.
Yeah.
It has
Yeah.
to be somewhere.
Yeah, it has to be.
And if that's the case, I definitely feel the fear part and I definitely feel the stress part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay. So I feel anxiety. And when I do,
You need you some food.
I need comfort. But comfort food.
Comfort
You know
food.
what I'm saying?
Everything's food for John. Anything will be cured with food for
Yes.
him.
So let's move now to our word of the day.
goodness, yes.
And honestly, I
Words
guess
of the day.
I guess we technically have two because
Yes,
I think
because we
should
have
just
two
word-
different things that we need.
Yes, right. Yes.
Okay, so two different things that we need when we're anxious. Comfort for you,
I need comfort.
and I need support.
So comfort and support. Those are two words.
Those are two words. So
Yeah.
comfort
Yeah.
is a state of physical ease
Mhm.
and freedom from pain or constraint. So that food does that. It eases
eases
you,
me,
honey.
man. Right
it
away.
takes
You
away
understand?
that pain.
Yeah. I'll be pain in my stomach.
And then that food just.
Oh, it does it. You know what I'm saying?
man. No, comfort food is good.
Oh, yeah.
But see, for me, sometimes I can get to the point where I'm so anxious about something that I don't want to eat.
I
That will
noticed
never be your issue.
No.
Mine
never
is I don't want no food.
No.
My
Give me food.
appetite
More.
is gone.
Yes.
Because
Not me. So support.
All right,
What does that mean?
support, bear all of part. Okay, bear all of part of the weight.
Bear
Hold up.
all of part of the weight of.
Okay, so basically, bear all
Yeah. Or part of. Yeah.
the weight that
yes,
is that's
yes,
on me that's
yes.
causing that anxiety.
Yes.
Okay, hold me up.
That's
That's what I need. I need you to
support.
hold me up. I need you to
Yeah.
support me. I
Yeah.
need it to be where when I share with you that anxiety, you say, I understand. Oh, yes.
Even if I don't understand it myself, I can say I understand how you would
I know
feel
how
that way.
you would feel that
Yeah,
way. I know
yeah.
you, babe, and I know
Yeah.
that bothers you.
Right.
And then I don't even mind because the other day you did this, which after I expressed to you that I didn't like the way you responded,
Yes.
you did fix it, and and you begin to share with me how the situation could turn out to take away that anxiety, which eased me.
Yes.
It really did because I
But
felt
it started with you
were,
feeling supported.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I felt you were holding me
Yes,
up there.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
So.
That's what we gotta do. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna do
yes.
better.
And you know I already do good with
Oh,
giving
you do
the
good
comfort
with the comfort food.
honey.
Absolutely. In fact, I need to get some right now. So, comfort
Why are
food.
you,
Comfort
are
food.
you,
I mean.
are you anxious?
No, I'm just.
You just
hungry.
want. See, it don't matter. So.
Anyway, I hope that helps somebody today. I hope that
Yes,
speaks your
guys,
language, and I hope you
yes.
feel less anxiety today as a result.
Yes, because it is real.
That's right.
Yeah.
It
So
is.
if you first of all, you have to admit or
You do.
or know this is what's happening.
That's right.
And express this is what I need.
Yes.
And then provide that need.
ask
to your person.
Ask your person to hook you up
That's
with
right.
exactly what you need, and
Exactly.
hopefully you can bear that thing together. All right,
All right,
y'all.
guys.
Comfort and support. See y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.